What's up, guys? Welcome back to Starting Out Solitary. Drew here. It's week 249, and we're talking about counseling and paganism. I don't really know how to approach this subject. The first place my mind goes is, wouldn't it be lovely if someone who felt they needed counseling, whether that was, like marriage counseling or just personal, therapeutic type counseling, who was a pagan could find a counselor who was also a pagan, and how interesting that dynamic could be and how wonderful that therapy could be, because you could do exercises that would be very pagan, banishing rituals and exercises out in nature, breathing exercises and connecting and grounding with the earth. I mean, there's so many cool things that could go on in that dynamic and in that situation. But in general, I don't think that it matters. I don't think it matters what your spiritual path is with regards to talking to a professional about mental health. Sure, that can be a tool and an asset or what have you. It could also be harmful as far as coming at it from a pagan perspective, because let's pretend that your counselor cannot be objective and they are not into it and they're not about it and they think it's damaging to you. And so it could get really sticky. I don't know. I think personally, were I to seek counseling, I'd have to get very comfortable with the individual before I could divulge, at least where I live. Different places it may be different, but I know around here, I'm not going to find a pagan counselor or even someone who I don't even know if they'd be open. I don't know. I live at the edge of the Bible Belt. So it's all about Christianity here, and everything else is kind of evil. And there are open-minded Christians, and I would hope that a counselor would be open-minded, but I'm just saying I would be on guard personally for a while. But I do really like the idea of this pagan counseling, coming at it from a pagan perspective. I think that could be a really beautiful healing thing. Even if it wasn't labeled that way, anybody would benefit from spending time out in nature and doing grounding exercises and, what have you. Again, I don't really know how to tackle this topic, but that's where my mind went. So thanks so much for hanging out. And until next time, much love and gratitude.